A new nonprofit is working to provide affordable and sustainable transportation options for underserved communities in the Seattle area. It's called Ensemble Washington, and they have a grant that will allow them to offer 20 e-bikes, 100 bus passes, and an e-van shuttle service this spring. Tyrah's down in the ARC Lounge with the organization's co-founder, Facely Maniga, and project manager Karen Okonkwo to learn more about the goal and the application to apply. Hey there.
Hi, Steve. Thank you both so much for joining us. Facely and Karen, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Of course. So first, just tell me what Ensemble Washington is. We know it's a nonprofit, but what do you all do?
So Ensemble Washington is a nonprofit here in Washington. It was founded in 2022 by myself, and two of my friends, co-founders, Klaus Fatiga and Abogas Tuizeri. So when we're done with school, you know, as an immigrant, we were told to go to school and have a 4-point GPA, but we didn't actually network as much as we should, so it was very hard for us to get a job. So we decided to create a nonprofit where we can actually help students navigate and also help the community, the immigrant community. So our mission is actually to invest in the BIPOC community and get them the tool for them to thrive. You know?
Fabulous.
Yes. So we have actually 4 different programs.
Okay.
Which was designed based on the community need. So we have student and life and employment, and we have economic employment where we help like different businesses, black businesses, and we have like diversity and inclusion where we create a space where all the culture come together, you know, with the tradition, culture, and custom, and we embrace it. And the number 4th one is Awesome Care, which is charitable, based on charity. You know?
Okay.
Yes.
You're hitting a lot of different areas, students, small businesses, charity, and you're certainly putting that 4.0 GPA to work now. I mean, you're so smart. That's fantastic. You all have this new BIPOC Sustainable Transportation Initiative. Talk about why it was so important to address transportation here in the city of Seattle, especially to those underserved communities.
Yeah, well, I want to give a big shout out to Front and Centered and the Washington Department of Transportation. They're responsible for this latest initiative, which is the BIPOC Sustainable Transportation Initiative. And for us, we really just wanted to improve the lives of underserved communities when it comes to transportation. There's just a lot of mobility issues. There are a lot of issues just in general getting around, and those lived experiences are things that we know within our communities are a problem. And so if we could improve the lives of people, allowing them to get around to hospitals, to get around to their jobs, we want to do that by giving away these e-bikes and the bus passes.
It's fabulous, and I'm so glad you've got departments like WashDOT, you know, behind this, helping out, and other partners. How do you hope the distribution of bikes and the e-bikes and the shuttle van service down the line will impact the people who are using them?
We really want to create just lasting infrastructures for people, and honestly, just to make life easier. You know, we read people just saying things like, basic things like, again, getting to grocery stores, getting to jobs, getting to schools. These are things that should be easy. And unfortunately, when you don't have the funds, when you feel like you are not able to get around as easy because the infrastructure is not set up for you in the area that you live in, that makes it harder. So we're looking to make that lasting impression. And also, we want to reduce the carbon emissions. That really is the general goal here. There's a lot of other community allies that are part of this initiative that are doing their own, things to, of course, improve around the community here for transportation.
The sustainability aspect is super important. Before we get to the application details, I just have another question for you, Facely. Starting this nonprofit with your friends, what's been the takeaway for you and the best part about giving back to the community in this way?
So I think for me, the big takeaway is, you know, when you want to do something, you really want to be resilient, because it wasn't very easy to actually put this together. We started in 2022, but it's been 6 months that we have been very, you know, involved, and we have been working very hard, and we've been receiving different, you know, grants and stuff to be able to do really what we want to do. At the beginning, we actually started with because we have 4 different program. So under each program, we actually we do activities to, you know, to an overall activity that can fit under all this, you know.
Yeah.
So the takeaway is, I would say, to be resilient when you want to do something, especially helping the community, because it's not easy. Our community, a lot of the community don't speak our languages, right? So this is how, you know, we come in, you know, to translate this for them, you know, in their different languages. As the last grant that we received, which we translate in 9 different languages, which actually got us to get the grant that we have right now. So we are, what I would say is, we are doing this for the community, and we want the community to come with us so we can better help them. That's the takeaway, you know, work together to really further in the future, to go further in the future. So that's the best takeaway, I would
Thanks
say.
for sharing. Yeah, being resilient is definitely important, and we've been showing some of the pictures from all of your activities over the months. So like you mentioned, available in 9 different languages, the application, so really accessible to a wide range of people in the community. What's the deadline to apply, and what else people need to know?
So the deadline to apply is March 28th, and you can access that through several different channels on the website, ensemblewashington.org, via social media, instagram.com/ensemble.wa. And please share this with friends, family, people in your community. We are just happy to help as many people as we can.
Helping people get around town in the process, and also changing lives too, giving back.
Yeah.
Congratulations on Ensemble, and thank you both for joining us.
Actually,
you.
I also wanted to thank all the team, you know, the people that are making this possible, because without them, we couldn't be here. You know, there's a lot of people behind the back that are working very hard, and we are all, you know, working. We were working without being paid. So all this initiative has been from people that really want to do the work, that buy into our vision. So I want to thank all those people, you know, because we want to go far.
It certainly takes a village, yeah, and volunteering, I love it. It's just, you're doing it just to give back from the kindness of your own heart, and that's incredible. Steve, isn't this a cool nonprofit and initiative?
It is. You took the words right out of my mouth. It is a nonprofit that is certainly changing lives in our community, which is a great thing to see.
Yeah.
So congrats to them. Thanks, Tyrah.
Thanks.
To learn more about Ensemble Washington and submit an application, remember they're due on March 28th, so 10 days